Namaste programs, welcome back to Microsoft Flight Simulator and the Rove through the USA, and the bush trip through the northeast Megalopolis continues with leg 7 from Newark to Philadelphia. Let's go. Alright, let's get going. This is an plane on the runway, but hey, we're ready to go. We ain't gonna care about that. I ain't caring about that. Look at this, Newark Airport, New Jersey. Oh, another plane taking off in front of us. ATC. Well, there is no ATC in the bush trips, that's why. Where's... That's got to be a player, right? Where are you going? Where are you going? Alright, we want 2:37 for 5 minutes 44. Might as well start our clock. We're flying all over the place. All over the place. 2:37. Very good. 6 minutes. Hello, tower. Hello, other planes. There's another plane. Yes, hello. Definitely a player, right? Well, now they're behind the big panel in the sky. Great. We love it. We love not being able to see what's in front of us. We love it so much. Highland Park. In the air again, head to the southwest, passing Staten Island and Perth Amboy to reach Highland Park on the north bank of the Raritan River. If that is your real name. Here we go. More urban sprawl. More megalopolis going on. Elizabeth, New Jersey. Do I know any of these names? You'd think I would from some movie, surely. Newark, I know. And surely that's just a bastardization of New York. I don't know. I don't know the answer to that. Newark, New York. Yeah, there's Perth Amboy. Never heard of that before. Yeah, I don't know any of these names. Middlesex, Brownbrook, Piscataway, that does ring a bell, don't know why. But otherwise, New Brunswick, do I know that name? Maybe. New Jersey, not as popular in the muffets as good old New York, I guess. As you'd expect. Although Sopranos is in New Jersey, right? That town they were in. No idea. I almost want to say New Brunswick. Perhaps not. Where's this Highland Park? So Perth Amboy is actually over on the river there. Bay, really. I don't see Highland Park on the map. Might not have shown up yet. That's always a possibility. Look at all of these houses. In amongst the trees, there are just hundreds of thousands of them. Bruh. Bruh. Where are we going? Highland Park. You all don't see it. Isn't Plains, Franklin Township, New Brunswick, Taylorville, Bound Brook, Piscataway I already said, Hillsborough Township, 1 Mile Run, I think I already said. What's going on? Plains everywhere. Busy part of the world in the simulation. Busy, busy. That'll do for the old thumbnail. New York in the distance still, Manhattan, Newark, the airport. Magnificent, magnificent. Look at that thing, what's that? Sports complex maybe? University perhaps, lots of parking, lots of buildings, couple of sports fields. Could be the New Jersey University of New Jerseyness. Above Milton? Can't see it, the bloody yellow line on my map's in the road. Hang on, can I turn that off? Yeah, get rid of that. Metuchen. If that is your real name. Right, well we're 20 seconds away from probably the next turn, or maybe a little bit more because we just took off. I ain't seen anything called Highland Park. River? Okay, this is the river here. How is Highland Park? It's just New Brunswick on my map. We zoom in a bit more. Ah, there you go. Yeah, Highland Park just on this side of the river, New Brunswick on the other. Stay more zoomed in then. If that's what we're gonna have to do. Is that photogrammetry as well? Wow. New Brunswick. New Jersey. Yep, turning time, 4:32. 2:32 for 4:32, Plainsboro. Continue to the southwest following the northeast corridor electrified railroad line to Plainsboro. Transportation is critical within the northeast megalopolis. Key elements include highways, notably Interstate 95, rail lines, and of course air routes for aircraft of all sizes and types, including helicopters. Good to know. Wouldn't want them left out. Even helicopters need a friend. Another university looking thing maybe. Similar to the other one. Similar design. Got a water tower on a mall. Getting all sorts of crazy stuff here. Illuminati Central. There it is. It's New Jersey. What's this? The fucking 4 concentric circle things. Where's the plane going? Trying to drink me coffee. Perfectly stable. Haven't touched the controller, and then all of a sudden, when I try to drink my coffee, yep, no, we're going right. We're getting out of here. I've had enough. I'm on strike. Now screw your plan, screw you. Look at this designed suburban gated community, no doubt. Great. Factories all around here too. Oh. The industry of man, huh? It's kind of amazing, really. What are we, day 520 or something? More than that, what up? 523, and I'm still like, this is so fucking amazing, seeing the world virtually. The verisimilitude, the feeling of being there, it's good. It's well, it's great. It's not perfect, but it's great. It said I was following what? Northeast Corridor Electrified Railroad Line. This is a highway, the number 1. Where's this railroad line that you have allegedly... Is it also a... Oh, it is. That is a railway. I'm flying over it. I'm going to have a look at it. Something went wrong with that stadium there. The playing pitch turned into a building. There we go. It's not on the map. The number one highway's over to the right. This is the... I don't even see the railway on the map. Wow. This is so cool. Look at that. You see all the little Rover electrified things. What do you call them? I don't even know what you call those. Mansions? Pylons? What's my plane doing? It's literally flying itself right now. Must be windy. Suddenly there's wind.
Engaging autopilot.
Autopilot must have been on, no? Take that off. What's going on? Just some crazy wind, I guess. Like, I'm not touching anything right now, perfectly stable. And then just before, I was basically having to go full right aileron not to turn left. Can't be that much of a wind, can it? I thought they'd fix these weird wind changes. Look at this, what's this little place? Princeton Junction. I cannot talk at all, can I? I have lost all ability to pronounce words. Fuck it. Getting old. Oh, we're coming up to a big city. Gonna be plane spotter? No, we must have turned already. Yeah, no, we're turning already. So we've done Plainsboro. Didn't see it on the map. Oh, yeah, okay, just before Princeton Junction was... oh, and that's where Princeton University is. Oh, I know that much. It's Princeton in New Jersey. I had no idea. Alright, 234 to 421. I'm going in the wrong direction here. The plane's fighting me. It's literally fighting me. Look at this. What has happened? What button have I pressed? I didn't press anything. Van Skyver Lake. I think it's because it's loading stuff in. Continue following the northeast corridor and pass over the Delaware River and into Pennsylvania to arrive at Van Skyver River. Okay, and Van Skyver Lake apparently. I have to look. No, there's no wind. What's... The autopilot's not on. Plane's just trying to fly its own direction here. Let me go back to 233. The autopilot's on, but it isn't. Now it's plummeting to the earth. I'm not doing any of this. It is got the autopilot on. It's trimming. I just... Well, autopilot off. There we go. It's fucking broken. Is my Z key busted or something? What's going on? Make it stop. Make it stop. Let me just quickly have a look in this. Is autopilot on? It's on. Definitely off. Now we're minus 2%. What the fuck is going on? The autopilot's not on, and yet the plane's flying itself. Right, get back into control here. I think we're okay. Madness. Poltergeists, like actual literal poltergeists. They've simulated poltergeists into this. Good on them. This is Trenton. I know that name. Trenton, New Jersey. Trenton, New Jersey. No, it's Denton that's in Rocky Horror Picture Show, right? But Trenton, you know, straight out of Trenton or something. Oh, and this river is the border to Pennsylvania. So welcome to good old Pennsylvania. Is this the lake we're heading to? We haven't done the time yet. How can we do the crime if we haven't done the time? Look at that quarry over there. That was a hill once. destroyed it in this beautiful lake area. Why would they do that? I guess eventually once they've dug up everything, the trees will come back and you won't ever know that there was a hill there, but still. No, there we go, 2:45. We've barely done 3 minutes. What the hell? All of this poltergeist stuff has messed me up here. 2:45 for 6:28. That's this way. This was Van whatever lake. Philadelphia. Parallel the Delaware River to Philadelphia, the center of the founding of the United States of America. Planned city from its beginnings, Philadelphia is today the largest urban area in Pennsylvania and continues to celebrate the legacy of its role in the beginnings of so many aspects of the country. Philadelphia is the location of the signing of the Declaration of Independence and the Constitution. And it is the birthplace of the United States Marine Corps and the United States Navy. It all came out of here. This is the root cause of it all. There you go. Good old Philly. PA? Is that Pennsylvania? I feel like it's PA. I may be wrong. What else would that be? Yeah, PA maybe. I don't know. Was there already a PH? So many sports complexes. I love it. And what's this channel that's in between the trees down here to our left? Some kind of nature walk, perhaps? Those things I love. There's a few of those through Sydney that are just fantastic. I see the distinctive grey texture of a big city coming up. What's going on? We're doing this nonsense again, are we? Really, I think, you know, because we had the textures loading in, I think it's something to do with it's not loading in the information properly. And it's, I don't know, giving incorrect wind data or something. And then, yeah, I thought I turned on the autopilot in case it was on, which would have turned it off. But then I had it turned on. Yeah. Who knows? Because I checked it was off and we're still having trimming, auto trimming. So what? I haven't touched the keyboard at all. So what's going on? Absolute gremlins. The alien, robot, ninja, pirate, zombie, Illuminati, lizard people, vampire, gremlins, poltergeists are onto us. You know, this will be Philadelphia coming up. Look at that. I love coming into these photogrammetry cities. It's so good. It's so good. You know, another 3 minutes before the next turn, which will take us to the airport somewhere here. More little gated communities. Very weird colours on these ones. Very grey buildings. Maybe they're, you know, barracks or something, or university lodgings. What are we above exactly? Andalusia. Look at this. Oh my god, it's so cool. So cool. Look at this building below us with its spokes. What's that all about? I'll tell you what. please, please, these photogrammetry cities, just get the next iteration and just stop calling this flight simulator and start calling it world simulator so that we can just walk around these cities, because they'd be, I mean, you can do it with the drone and it's pretty good. You can, you know, walk along the, you know, give me first person controls, walking along, maybe bikes, cars, you can't be that far off, you know? And there's all this talk at the moment of this game called Unrecord, which is Unreal Engine 5 that looks real, and it does, to the point where I'm like, I think it's just footage, but apparently it isn't. It's actually, and we're there. We're there. We could do absolutely photorealistic first-person shooter. And everyone's like, okay, now that's too realistic now. We can't be shooting guns and having it a little bit on-side. But stop, don't make a gun game. Make it actual walk around a city game. I mean, it's meant to be a detective game as well. Why do we need to be shooting people everywhere? Just let's have a detective simulator that's absolutely 100% looks real. Please. And then just, you know, lock it into this kind of technology. And with the photogrammetry and, just let me walk around every city on Earth, you know? In photoreal UE5 photogrammetry, I don't know, you know, something like that. I think we've already started turning. It doesn't really matter. The airport's going to be over here somewhere, surely. 235 for 320, Philadelphia International. Continue following the Delaware River and land at Philadelphia International Airport. I don't want to cross the river because then I'll be back in New Jersey. And as the joke goes, no one wants to go to New Jersey. I don't know why. It's like a very lovely place, but hey. Look at that. Some kind of power thing on the water. There's always, all these big cities have big power stations on the water there. Makes sense, I suppose. You need water for the power generation, you need power for the city, so you might as well put them close, even though it's probably dumping shit tons of pollution into the actual river. As they do. Philadelphia, kids! Philadelphia programs! Well, the airport looks like it's on the river, so there is a plane coming in ahead of us. Will it tell us where the airport is? It doesn't seem to be over there. Look at this simulation, bro. Governor, bruv. Baseball fields everywhere. Some kind of town hall there. Oh, I love this so much. This is just the airport straight in front of us, right? Can't quite see the runway. Oh, I sort of see some grey, so the runway's heading sort of that way. You know, 270 perhaps, 27. Coming to land. Let's just enjoy this area here with its gas silos. Hope that we're not going to crash into some other plane landing here. We don't have ATC, it's a bush trip. Over the golf course. Every airport should have a golf course nearby. Or at least they do seem to be that way quite often, the big airports. And why not? It's useful for plane emergencies. And it's presumably not going to be someone who's getting annoyed all the time like people who live there, you know? I've waited way too long to start slowing down, but we'll do it anyway. The big runway. It's a huge runway. Which one am I landing on? Well, let's land on the one on the left. We won't land on the one that just had someone land on it. We'll go to the left-hand one. Or will we? Flaps down, gear down. Now let's go to this one. You all knew I was going to change my mind. I always do. We're fine. We're losing enough height. It's going to be perfect. Philadelphia. Love it so much. I love it. As we float in. Or why would you have gas tanks right next to an airport? That's insane. Okay. Even that, yeah, they're things that blow up, so they're definitely gas. Yeah, that'd be something not to crash into. That'd be the end of any hope of actually surviving. gas tanks. Alright, play, don't panic. We're right on the ground. Stop panicking. Well, little bit heavy, but there was a bit of, I think we were going into the wind. Yeah, the windsock confirmed that. I think the wind was a bit gusty. Maybe that's what was going on, who knows. Week 7 of the Northeast Megalopolis bush trip in the bag. I hope you enjoyed that. Thank you for watching, thank you for existing. Au revoir, goodbye.